Good evening, everyone. I'm Vishnu Akhtab, and in front of all of you, I'm presenting the Financial Times newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Puch against Chapek opens eager second act as Disney. Next, top team lost faith in chief executive. Next, streaming unit cost fuel discontent. Next, win or lose FIFA punchers footballers hopes of equal rights gesture at World Cup in Qatar. Next, China's Sinopec and Qatar Energy signed longest supply contract in LNG history. Next, Russian left puzzled and uneasy by Carlson retreat. Next, uh, spending spree could cut reliance on China batteries. Next, Eurogan up Syria Ante. Next, climate chief plans rigid. Next, HK leaders test positive. Next, compass scale soar. Next, Senlex says M&A over. Next, German factory data on page number second. In that, German factory data is inflation fears. Next, European team ditch a rainbow armband after FIFA trade. Next, anti-war protest stretch across the Central Europe. Next, World Cup Qatar is biggest present for managers Wall Gal. Then we comes to number three in that Russian struggle to make sense of Ukraine war after Kherson retreat. Next, South Africa short of funds of power backup. Next, peace talks with Colombian rebels to resume. Then we comes to page number 4 in that UN climate chief pledge to overhaul COP. Next, Hong Kong leader test positive for COVID after meeting XI. Next, Iranian puts job before solidarity with protest. Next, Republican reliance on wealthy donors offer retail guarantee of electoral success. Then we comes to page number 6 in that West can end China battery rule by 2030 report claims. Next, Goldman cities $160 billion cost of switch, other doubt 7-year turnaround. Next, legacy payment groups avoid a Kodak movement but threats loom. Next, outsourcing trend in food services lifts compass. Next, unwelcome present US retailers face first real terms fall in sales since financial crisis. Then we comes to page number 8 in that warning sounded on UN shipping rules. Next, Celnex argues European tower deal are over as it aims to reduce debt. Next, electric bike hire startup face a hard ride. Next, Tesla suppliers warns of risks in opaque graphite market. Next, US moves closer to rail freight strike has workers reject deal. Then we comes to page number 9 in that baby loans 90% stock price fall since float leads to cost cuts and US pivot. Next, top Morgan Stanley chief in London to step down. Next, ex-BA boss berates Heathrow over long waits. Then we comes to page number 10 in that dollar pulls back from 20-year high as US inflation is. Next, US antitrust advisor hits at profusion of junk fees. Next, lack of lithium will hold back rollout of cheaper electric cars. Levent warns. Next, tech startup tab into Australian mineral sector need to decarbonize. Then we comes to page number 11 in that cult of the star business leader is dangerous. Next on page number 14 in that Nutcracker sugar rush. Next, an effervescent night with Vivaldi. Next, Florence plus the Machine's last dance. Then we comes to page 15 in that CNN search for a new center ground. Next, on page number 16 in that eager returns for a management squall at Disney. Next, and stage governments can get a lot done. Next, climate change is the biggest market failure ever experienced. Next, Britain requires a green taxonomy to hit net zero. Next, no publicity traded entity could operate as FTX did. Next, UN population projection on a different strategy. Next, from Black Boots airfield to the London Palladium. Next, what a name makeover says about weekend hunt. Next, the money supply horse has already bolted. Next, here's how to curb bosses pay prime minister. Next, Tame by the standards of Maniruki lava filled cave. Then we comes to page number 17 in that how you treat the non-elite is key to beating populism. Next, the mental health recession is deepening. Next, Ukraine conflict shows that space is now central to welfare. Next, legacy and reconciliation will further divided and Ireland. Next, on page number 18 in that Disney return of the JVD. Next, Virgin Money mature allure. Next, legend HK IPO nickel and demand. Next, Grinder sweep left. Then we comes to page number 19, Article 16 that facing the energy crisis from a position of strength. Next, AVL list a sustainable green tech pioneer from Austria. Then we come to page number 20 in that how the Danube can become a model of innovation in agriculture. Next, government steps up funding to accelerate green performance. Next, startup scene is coming of age, but domestic VCs lag behind. Next, again I am reading this startup scene is coming of age, but domestic VCs lag behind. Then we comes to page number 21 in that upline resorts feel the heat on climate change. Next, facing gas crisis from position of strength. Then we come to page number 22 in that the startup giving old technology a new beginning. Next, eco-social tax reforms target households and industry. Next, silent champions at the core of global semiconductor chip making. That much for today. Thanks for watching.